Good evening, folks. Um, so this is the second stream for Hatchlings Games. Tonight we're going to be playing through Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild while I talk about its influence on our game design, which is quite large, and and hopefully to take some questions from you uh, about the process of game design, TTRPG design, and development, and maybe garner some of your influences and so on and such forth. I'm just going to check that the captions are on. Why does this never work? So I checked captions earlier, and they're all working. I think you may have to press them yourselves. No captions. Why is that not working now? It was working earlier. Apologies for that. Let me just make sure it is. Okay, hang on. Okay. Okay, they should be on now. Yep. Mm. Apologies for this. I need to get the captions on really. They were working earlier. It's not giving me any option for now. Yeah, I think you might have to press it yourself. Although it gave me the option earlier to have them on the actual stream. Hang on, let me see if I stop and start again. Maybe that'll make a difference. Anyway, let's get into it. Yeah, let's start up. Let's start a new game. I haven't played through any of this yet because I was just testing the Switch out for streaming earlier. And the voice levels and everything. Hopefully, it will coming through fine. So this game is a huge, huge influence on me. Um, and everything I designed with Inspirals really. It's kind of a mixture of like those 80s classic films, movies, like Neverending Story mainly, The Labyrinth, um, Dark Crystal, all those sort of Jim Henson vehicles really from the 80s. One of the main influences. And the other huge influence was the Zelda franchise. Not necessarily just Breath of the Wild, but it culminated in that really, in terms of, especially in terms of visuals and aesthetics. The characters in Inspirals have that kind of cell shaded kind of appearance to them, and they got sort of really, really distinctive designs done by Josh Somerville and Lucille Noir. They're our artists for the games. Um, but it bleeds into the lore and everything with my design philosophy, really. The lore and mechanics, so on and so forth, throughout the role playing games I design. Um, I don't know if anyone else in the chat has played this game, or any of the Zelda games for that matter. Before playing Breath of the Wild with my friend, essentially we took on like a shrine each the first time I played through this. I've only played through it once, but that was a uniquely brilliant experience playing it sort of like back and forth. And they'd never played really a video game before, so it was even more of a challenge initially. But then it's so quickly got into the swing of the controls and the systems. Wind Waker, yeah. Um, Wind Waker was my favourite Zelda game before Breath of the Wild. Um, I love the appearance. I also really, really love. My favourite genre is like coming of age, and Wind Waker felt like a coming of age story.
Is a Sheikah slate. Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
And talking of coming of age, I would love to eventually make a role playing game with that at its core, as kind of a core theme or genre. Um, After I've left all the Inspirals trilogy behind me, I think I might start work on some sort of coming of age thing. Maybe not necessarily fantasy either. Maybe with a slight fantastical edge, but more akin to something like Stranger Things or Kids on Bikes, the role playing game. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting with the Sheikah Slate because obviously it matches the kind of Switch controller, or the Switch system even. Um, so I kind of like what they've done with that. Now I've got to work out the controls. I've got basically like a pro controller for the Switch, and I can't see what the plus and minuses buttons are. So, oh yeah, there you go. Put some clothes on.
Hold the Sheikah slate.
Yeah, magical realism is amazing. Yeah.
That will show you the way.
I kind of in some ways, like those 80s films I've talked about, go a bit lean too much towards fantasy for me. Even though Inspirals, Overalls, and that the whole trilogy is very similar that way, I still feel like if I was going to do a future game, something other than that, it would be more grounded in reality, just with slight twist of mystery. Because I kind of grew up in Cornwall in the UK, and I lived on a boat for a while, and we lived in a boatyard while we were doing a massive yacht up from scratch, and I still think back to those times. Incredible, just just really amazing experiences of being in the woods and building shelters and like like make believe and like running across the coast. Imagine dragons are like chasing us and stuff. I had a really really lovely a few years there, maybe like 5 or 6 years, and I kind of want to honor those memories in a game. That would be something special. I think they always tell you to write from experience, and I think it's the same for designing. Chris, do you have any uh, what's your kind of like
Link,
area of interest
you
within
are
the
the
role
light,
playing community?
our light, that must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Now go. Pretty polite. This is Breath of the Wild's probably got one of the greatest game tutorials in history, I think, and a lot of people have commented on this over the years. Um, you know, it's almost quite organic. I mean, you got the sprint button there. It's telling you how to sprint, even though I don't know which button B is now. Oh, the bottom one. So running's the bottom. Top one's jump. Makes sense. Feet in. Stranger Things Suburbia. Yeah, interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah. You've been practically doing like layout and stuff for Kickstarters. Yeah, okay. Interesting. That's kind of your skill set, and then but you presumably want to get into design. Oh yeah, that be Zinquest would be good. Yeah, I think things like that. I'm really kind of tempted by these one-page role-playing games. This is the thing that I'm kind of really drawn to at the moment, because I did a degree in creative writing, and we were just told to write short stories initially. And so those one-page role-playing games feel very similar to the practice of writing short stories or practicing short stories. And yeah, so that's another area I want to work in. Really, I mean, there's so many things I want to explore, but uh, for now, I've just got to get this trilogy out of the way. Not that I want to get out of the way, but when you that feeling, that inclination that you can branch out to all these things that you wanted to do when you were younger. Couple of jams, yeah, exactly the same sort of thing. Yeah, these kind of like very instant kind of design um, processes are really interested. Um, oh, you did creative writing as well. Okay, cool, Chris. Nice one. Yeah. Um, I personally loved it. Oh, I better pause for this. The money shot. Right, here we are. It's only a what's that from? It's only a model. Isn't that from Monty Python? God, it's taking me back. Camelot, Camelot, Camelot. It's only a model. Yeah, I remember that. That's brilliant. I love the Holy Grail film. Genius comedy. Yes, if anyone's got any questions on the game design process or development, it's not just designing something, writing something. It's all the stuff that goes into bringing it to fruition and publication. So the reason I say this game's got such a good tutorial is that now we've got our first weapon technically, but it can be used for much more than that. It tells you about stamina. So whenever you do anything in this game, it just gives you a little pop-up. Here we are, some mushrooms there. Monty Python, yeah. Right, I'm not used to these controls. Right, I have to push this down though. I think what sets this game apart is level of interaction. I think, yes, there are open world games, but none have had this level of dynamic interaction.
Link. Head for the point marked
Apparently
on
her
the
voice
map
can
in the
stop
Sheikah
boulders.
Slate.
It's pretty impressive. Check the Sheikah Slate. Okay, I will do. Oh no, that is not checking the Sheikah Slate. This is checking the Sheikah Slate. That is taking a photo. But yeah, it's got a remarkable tutorial in terms of the fact that my friend, who's never really played, certainly never played a Zelda game or anything this complex in terms of controlling, can pick it up so quickly is a testament to the cleverness of the tutorial system here. And that is the first thing that I kind of thought about with Inspirals when I was developing Inspirals. I thought, how can we make this as accessible as possible for new players? And it's particularly important when, as our game teaches sign language, we had to get those systems very understandable, very intuitive, and also completely integrated within the game's lore mechanics. And this is what they do here. Nothing feels wasted in this game. Doesn't feel like anything's extraneous or kind of unwanted or unneeded, especially from the beginning. Let's get some fruit. Right, so it's strongly hinting that you should talk to this gentleman. But you don't have to. Like everything else, you can do whatever you want. But for the sake of, again, demonstrating how intuitive the game is. Yeah, big joker. Yeah. So, Chris, adding the sign language, the game also helps seasoned TTRPGs, I think, because you get them in a learning something new mode, so they're more receptive. Yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, it kind of resets them the way they think about role playing games, I think, a little bit, which is good. Because a lot of systems, although they're a certain level of quality, they're brilliant. Actually, most role playing games that come out nowadays, and they're incorporating all these things that people have learned over the years. But they can feel a little bit like parroting something else, or they can feel like they're an addition to an established system. So having like the sign language element is kind of unique, and it does kind of reset people, I think. Yeah, the cooking is so brilliant. Actually, again, not really wasted because it's everything you do in this just feels fun to me. And in fact, my friend, she would spend whole sessions just going out and getting ingredients and hunting like elk in the sort of mountain area, and then making these meals, mushroom sort of skewers and things. Um, so it caters to a lot of different types of gamers. I really want my wife to play this because of she's very much into Stardew Valley, and this has definitely got elements of like crafting and cooking and kind of like all those things. Here's our first real weapon. That is not the right button. So press. So it's going to take me a little bit to get used to this control scheme. Here's another tutorial. It's pretty obvious you're meant to jump off here. It couldn't make it more obvious. Oh, that was a poor dive. I was meant to do a dive then. So it's obvious that you're meant to collect these Korok seeds. So when they say suspicious places, they mean places that are obviously something is meant to be interacted with. Take that. So I don't know if I should be able to make that. Oh, you play Stardew Valley? Cool. I think we might have a few sessions of it on the stream at some point. Maybe if you join me, you can guide me through it because I've never actually played it, which is again to my wife like an absolute cardinal sin. The same way that I think she'll enjoy this, she says the same about Stardew Valley for me. So maybe we could do like a swap. If she promises to play this on the big screen, and I'll get Stardew Valley up on here. Take that. What's she going to do now? Yeah, I mean, I have to be honest. Like the other huge influence on not just on my design and kind of the aesthetics for my games is the Studio Ghibli films, and you know, at this point, in terms of the community, it seems to be really, really a popular kind of influence across the board. Particularly Princess Mononoke. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, I mean that's what I like. I kind of like that. I kind of like the you can quite easily die in this if you go on the wrong path too quickly, or you don't learn the basics. But thankfully, it's very quick to pick up. Do you really have the VHS of it? Wow. It was my first Ghibli film. I got it from I don't know if you're from the UK, but there's a there's a shop called HMV that had the game. Sorry, had the film. It's the first one I picked up. I just saw it and it kind of had loads of reviews on the front cover, so like five star from this, 5 star from that. I thought, this could be legitimately very good. So I picked it up, yeah, and I never looked back really. I actually got some sort of special edition of it, I think. Yeah, it was like it came with like a book. I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, it came with this book with Principal. I think it was one of the first times his films were in the UK. Yeah, but it's a really good book as well. It actually goes into his animation process and all that. But yeah, I never I just basically gobbled them all up after that. Spirited Away, Kiki's Delivery Service, which is actually my favourite Ghibli film. Again, similar to Zelda, played it with played Zelda with my friend, but I also watched Kiki's Delivery Service with my eldest daughter like constantly, and that's probably why I love it more. That's a powerful bow. I don't think I need that level of attack right yet. So I think a lot of your reception to media, or your reception to creative stuff, is to do with your experience at the time, how you've used it. I know anything to do with my daughters makes something 3 times better. There's something about cooperative play, or like watching something with someone else. I mean, I even have that with my wife with horror films. It's never quite the same unless she's there, like hiding behind a cushion or pillow or something. It's hilarious because we really get a lot from that experience. And I guess again that's another thing that's at the heart of my game design philosophy is kind of like try and make it as cooperative as possible. With inspirals and overalls, it's all about how we use the elements together as a team. So that's really important, and you get bonuses for working together, and you can only level up together. All these things, I think, it's really important. Because I always felt with D&D that, especially in the combat, that it didn't feel particularly cooperative or like dynamic. And there's luckily people have come up with so many ideas about how to adjust the combat. Oh, ow. See if I can do a visceral. Whoops. Oh, it's the wrong button. Home button. I keep pressing home button. Let's have clubbage. House and Spirit Away. Constant repeat. My college friends' rooms. Yeah, yeah. There's so many homebrewed 5e stuff that combat now really can be a lot more dynamic and interesting, and certainly more cooperative. Right, I presume I've got to go towards this flashing yellow beacon on the map. Oh, sorry about that. I'm not really that sorry, but I don't want to climb the wall, I want to push it. Oh. Well, that was epic. Right, off we go. It's telling there's no real co-op, yeah, there's no real, nah, not really. Again, like you say, healers and stuff, obviously meant to aid the group, but not specifically working with them, though, are they? See, look, whenever you do anything in this game, it pops up on a little tutorial window, but only when you do it. So you could probably go for like half an hour or 3/4 of an hour of this game without even actually crouching. But I'm gonna try and do like a stealth attack on this bokoblin. There you are. Got my first shield. Nice. And a sword. Well, it's the first port of call. Yeah, yeah. I think it's just so what's the word? Like agency, I think is the word I'm after. Like it gives so much player agency, this game. In some ways, like for my future role playing sort of like design, I really want to make something a little bit more open to interpretation. Whereas Inspirals and the trilogy will feel a little bit linear, I suppose you could say. Quite heavily guided until you get the hang of it. Let's pause a minute while we have a cutscene. If anyone in the chat wants to ask any questions or talk about any of their own creative influences, that'd be start a conversation up like that. If you want to ask about game design things, development, like I said, I'm here for you to chat through those elements. I mean, mechanically, this game's virtually flawless. So this reveals the map, which is another clever little element to it. Right, cool.
Try to remember. You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
The main thing difference between let's let this cutscene finish. It's quite a
when the beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
All right, Chris, awesome speaking to you. Hope to see you again. I'm doing the next stream on Friday, Last Guardian, 10 o'clock again. Enjoy your food. Sounds lovely. Right. We have to find a way down here safely. Is that the way? Yes, that's the way. Woohoo! That's just pure fun. Cheers, Chris. So, I just want to ask the viewers, while we play through the game, what are some of your favourite video games, and have they influenced your creativity? Anything you do for fun or for a career? Some people have, made a career of role-playing games. Yeah, just tell me some of your favourite video games. I imagine some are very different to this. As I said to Chris earlier, my this is one of the franchises I absolutely adore, but the other one is the Souls games. Very, very different, and yet they do share a slight DNA, I feel. Open the adventure log. Right. Okay. So I've got to get this sailcloth off him, but I've got to earn it. And that means I've got to tackle these shrines. I don't know if everyone in the chat or anyone in the chat has played Breath of the Wild, but if it's your first time seeing it, then you've arrived at the right time. And I'm just in a tutorial section. I've got my shield, got my club, and I've got my bow. I'm about to get some fish. See if I can dive this time. I failed to dive last time. Yes. Oh no. I might not make this. Teach me to mess about. So yeah, as I was saying, Breath of the Wild's a huge, oh dear, huge influence on, and all the Zelda franchise, a huge influence on my game design generally. Even the future games past the trilogy of sign language products will be very Zelda-like. called Dragon Dowser. I'm not sharing too much details on that yet, but if you continue to tune into the stream, then I will spoon feed that information about Dragon Dowser in the future. The first thing we'll have is a cover for it, cover art, done by Ashley Grace, who actually did our sign language material as well. But she's now more involved with the content of the whole games now. Hi, buddy. How are you? I'm really enjoying the streaming gig. I'm a bit of an extrovert, so I love talking to people anyway. But if I can play Zelda at the same time, it's a win-win for me. Can't imagine having this as a job. It would just be a luxury. It'd be amazing. Hard work, yeah, but a real pleasure. So the kind of in Inspirals, our first role-playing game we've published, you have to kind of learn the mechanics of using the elements through two tests. One's called a belief barrier, which is kind of like just a general test or obstacle you'd face in the world, and then a disbelief battle, which is kind of like a duel with a creature or an enemy. And that came about. So you initially start in the questing cabin, which is kind of like your hub area, and you're taught by a dragon to use shaping, which is basically like our version of sign language, but also how you use the elements, so the 4 elements. And you do that by passing a fishing test. So you sort of fish for a giant golden trout, and then the other one is you do a sparring session with your fellow players. And that came about through these tests here, basically. The same way this has a really intuitive tutorial. That's how we sort of conceived the ones in Inspirals. Thanks, buddy. It's going really well. I'm really enjoying it. I'm finding a bit of a problem working out the closed captions. I think you might have to click them if you need to use them. I think they're activated, but the person viewing it needs to click on it, basically. I hope. If not, then 100% we'll have it sorted next time. I'll just leave it on, basically, next time. So that's throw. That's bow. How do you use the magnesis? The center. So I'm trying to work out the controls a minute. Runes. Grab a metal object. Yeah, how do you do that? Let's throw a weapon. Okay, cool. There's my arrow. Yeah, stream is going really. It's really fun. Thank you. It's going to take me a while to get into a nice kind of flow with everything. But apart from that, it's really fun. You know, I mean, who would turn down the idea of playing video games for a couple of hours while chatting to you kind, lovely people. Oh, that worked. Excellent. Bud, have you Hi Scold, awesome, nice to have you here. Has anyone played Breath of the Wild? Or any Zelda games for that matter? Lift. Push. One of the two. Open. Open. Stuck near the end. Oh, so you haven't finished the game then yet? That's interesting. Yeah. The thing is, when I played through this, I've only played through this once before. I played with my friend, and we just basically took turns on shrines and took turns doing cooking and things. It was actually amazing fun, and it was her first experience of a Zelda game, and she's now hooked completely. We want to do that with a sequel as well. I want to play it cooperatively, but we ended up like just doing it's like a shrine run every couple of weeks, just like 15 shrines at a time. It was brilliant fun. Oh man, yeah, the lightning one, yeah. Oh, brutal, brutally hard, yeah. Um, in some ways, this game almost needs to be treated like a role playing game, where it's like you have to level up a certain amount, I think, really, to be able to tackle things. Um, but you can get some really good armors, and I presume you found that like the fairy fountains, and you can upgrade them there. Um, but I never know what to do with this game. I just, obviously you need to do the shrines to get the sailcloth and hit the real game properly. Um, where did he come from? He just flew in from nowhere, from the middle of. So yeah, we're going to be playing just a bunch of family-friendly video games. Um, certainly every Friday, but the Tuesdays are going to be for Hatchlings chat. So that will be hopefully I'm going to book some people for interviews from the role playing community, which will be brilliant fun. We're going to have the first half of the kind of interview being about their creative influences, whether from media or other games. And then the second half will be like they'll bring 3 items that mean something to them, and impact their kind of like inspiration. And we'll talk about that. So it's going to be quite a cool show. Oh, my light's gone off. Weird. I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit scared tonight because I watched a film with my wife called what was it called? Host or The Host or something. It was meant to be a really scary horror film, and it really was. It was like it was basically done over a Zoom call, and they did a séance over a Zoom call, and all sorts of stuff happened. It was horrendous. Really well done, and it was only an hour long, but it really got to me. So when I'm on screen now, I'm like, I think something's gonna happen. Um, but thankfully, I'm playing Zelda, not a horror game. I don't think I'll be able to do it. Um, how are you, Scold? Have a nice day, nice evening or afternoon, wherever you are. Nice. Fast travel activated. I don't know what it is. I don't know if anyone else streams or they found this, but like it seems to be, especially when I've been on other people's streams, that you have all these things prepared, all this technology's going well, and it's like there's no problems at all. And then suddenly, when you come to the actual stream, things start failing epically. So my light's gone. My backlight has faded. I had like lovely fairy lights around that poster behind me. It's like a canvas poster. They've gone. Um, so and the closed captions aren't working. So this is 100% meant to happen because it's meant to be like a little bit of a test, a little bit of a wake up call for streaming. But nevertheless, I hope it's still entertaining, despite my slightly amateurish setup. That is a very, very satisfying noise when it lands. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I've got loads of arrows. Nice. There's another chest there. And a metal ball thing. Yeah, I figured that. I think it. I'm often on Scriv the Bard's channel, and it's become quite a lovely little quirk of ours, where it goes a little bit awry. I started the stream with my mic turned off, which is the first first thing. But I enjoy these little things. Just things to learn from, isn't it? Now, why is this turned to the side now? That's really irritating. Right. Excellent. Nice arrows. So Birdie, what's your favourite part of this game then? What's your sort of element? And do you take anything from this for your own kind of creativity? That's what I really want to know when I'm playing these games. I'm playing The Last Guardian on Friday, and that's another very influential game. Much like much of this designer's work is. Ueda he's called. He did a game called Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, which you've probably heard of. So, okay. What am I supposed to be doing? Old man explains there are a total of 4 shrines. Okay, yeah. No way! That's just harsh. Almost like trolling you. Oh dear. No, that's deeply unfair. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, someone's on earlier. Thankfully enough to like test some stuff out, especially like the volume of things. So pretty. Wandering around, look at the subtle world building that's in all the ruins, like the old cobblestone roads, abandoned places. I would inspire my art if I had more time for it. Yeah, it's very inspiring aesthetically, that's for sure. Even though it's fairly minimalist in a way, it's not like an ultra high detailed game. But I think it's just the visual decisions they've made. It's like people always say this. People always say this about some of the most kind of revered games in history. They're often not the most visually kind of like high definition and like the latest graphics cards used, but there's something beyond just graphical raw power. Something about aesthetic choices, really. And again, that's kind of like for our games, for Innsbruck, I very much went with this aesthetic in terms of visuals because I wanted it to be mega appealing. Basically, I find the art in this game really, really appealing. Like the creature designs, all sorts. That reached nowhere near reached. Ah! Oh, come on. Kidding me. Amazing. Right, let's get down here. Collect these arrows and this bow. Well, I don't really know how you cannot be inspired by this game. Boss man's alive. Nice. I think for me, it has to be the level of choice and interaction in the game. My other favourite game franchise I've already mentioned is the Souls games, and I'm so glad, I'm so happy that Elden Ring's going open world and there's no wait. The thing that I get most annoyed about open world games is the Assassin's Creed kind of idea of waypoints everywhere. I even hated it in The Witcher. I really like the Witcher game, Witcher 3, but it was just a map full of waypoints. It just, and I felt compelled to go to all of them. So I'm just collecting a few things. What sort of art do you do then, Birdie? What sort of medium do you work with? Is it digital art or do you do like oil paints, watercolors? Like I know I've sort of like interacted with most people who'll be on air on Twitter, but like I sometimes forget about individuals' kind of like work or what area of role playing they work in. But I'll make sure to check everyone out after the stream. A rush room. Right, there's a shrine up there I've got to get to somehow. Let's climb that wall, I suppose. I'll take that because it's pretty good. Let's get rid of this. No, I can't use that. Fancy character stuff, working on urban fantasy comic. Oh, cool. Are you able to share any sort of like insights or spoilers of that? The first novel I wrote, or the only novel I've actually finished as part of my degree was urban fantasy. It was set in Japan, with like your yokai in it and revenge spirits. I might one day attempt to publish it because it is virtually finished. Right, I've got something. I've got to do. Cook something or other. Oh. Spicy meat and seafood fry. Okay. Raw meat and spicy pepper. Raw meat and spicy pepper. Oh, he's right there. Okay. Right, let's get some. Let's try and find some spicy pepper. Some mushroom. Actually, did I pick up a pepper? Oh, wrong button. I keep doing that, sorry. Axe. I thought I had an axe. That's annoying. Got to stop pressing that. I'm using a pro controller, so I'm not used to it. A temp agency mixed with a fancy text editor. People use their unique magic powers to solve problems. Nice. Nice. Sounds awesome. Have you done a comic before then? Or is this your first attempt at one? Forgive me if I don't know it. Everyone's experience levels. That's why I'm asking the questions. Right, let's sneaky up. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh! Well, I need some hot peppers, or it says I need hot pepper and raw meat. I tried to do a post-apocalyptic one before, but it never took off. This one's already on chapter 2. Oh, nice one. Okay, cool. I think you just have to find, you definitely have to find with any sort of writing, whether it's writing for role-playing games, writing short stories, writing novels, writing comic books, you've got to find something you're passionate about, I think, really, in order to endure through it. Because it's just difficult to do anything, any extended kind of project. I know I've definitely found that that some of them are stuck because I've either loved the character or a character in it, or I love the narrative, or the themes even. But it's got to be usually a combination of a couple of things. Otherwise, it just doesn't have the legs for me. Right, if anyone spots any spicy peppers, that's what I'm after. Right, have they got any peppers? Oh. Do you mind if I borrow your club? Thank you. I spent so long on the post-apocalyptic plot, particularly one, I never ended up having a beginning. So one night I had a dream about something entirely different and boom. Do you know what? I talk about this quite a lot, especially on Twitter. Like, pretty much everything I do... Oh, you cannot blow them up. Okay. For grief's sake. Yeah. Many of the things I've come up with, like Inspiros especially, but also Dragon Dowser, which is a future game, 100% came from waking up, or like waking up from a dream, or usually to be honest, if I've had somehow got a rare lion, and I've kind of dozed off, then I have like these incredibly like vivid kind of dreams. So yeah, that's very much where I get a lot of my inspiration from. And those ones, those kind of game ideas tend to stick with me. They tend to I feel good about them usually. Yeah, dreams, incredible. Oh, okay. I didn't know there was one right there. This is a guardian, and they are nearly, well, they are lethal. Let's see if I can get up this wall. Okay. I still need some raw fish or meat and a pepper. The hardest part so far has been working out the magic system and figuring out gaps in character backstory. But it's been weirdly easy. I think it's probably just because you're connected with it. I think Inspirals was, if I'm completely honest with you, Inspirals, apart from the system design mechanics in terms of math and stuff, which isn't my strong point. Aside from that, it all came very naturally and it felt quite fluid. The lore, the world building, the magic system, you know, like the characterization, all this came to me quite fluid. And it'll be the same for Over Isles and Under Isles, the third in the trilogy of games. I don't see it being any problem at all. I'm quite confident of finishing it quite quickly, which is lovely because it gives me more space for other projects as well. But I'd love to make love to make game design my career. I'm 43 now, and it would be like a real gift to have gone through all those qualifications and to come out with something really tangible. So I've got bombs now, which is perfect because I'm gonna blow some stuff up. If I can work out how to throw it. That's not how you throw it. That's how you throw it, okay. That's a nice sword. Okay, I'm actually getting hand of the controls now, apart from the home button, which is right in an awkward place. Oh, I've got to blow. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, if anyone's got any questions on game development or anything like that, then please ask away. I'm not an expert, but I've got some insights into bringing something from conception all the way to publication. So that is something. And with you know, like I'm a great, brilliant. By far the hardest thing is finish. Oh dear, is Oh no. Oh, it's the stairs one. One of the hardest things about any creative process, it'll be the same for the comic book, obviously, is it's just finishing something, isn't it? Really, it's getting it out there, and then you got to think about promotion, marketing. It's endless. That's not what I meant to do, is it? That's not remotely. Oh right, okay, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I've got to drop the bomb in here. Another one. Yeah, I mean, most people would love to do their creative pursuit as a career. I mean, it would just be a dream. Okay, now I want to. What's this ball for then? Am I missing something? That's interesting, isn't it? Because the shrine's there, and all I have to do is shoot myself over there. Really interesting. I think I'll take this with me. Oh, that's not happening. Really interesting. I don't know why I've got this. Maybe it's just to show that it flies across. I don't know. Answers on a postcard. Right. Interesting. Got to be a reason to use that. I can't fathom it. Could be wrong. Like people say to me, like, you know, I think if it was my career, I'd get bored, or I would lose the passion for it. But I don't buy that. For myself personally, I don't buy it that would ever happen to me. I think my favourite part of making a game is the cooperative or the collaborative element of it. The business side of stuff and the money side of stuff and all that, I hate. Like I literally hate it. It's not my strong point anyway. My parents have always been ridiculously generous with their money, even though they didn't have a lot, and I'm much the same. Like just basically throw it away. I'm careful with money, and I'm pretty good with it, but I'm overly generous, definitely. But the team management side of it, I adore. Like I love working with people, and for me, that's been my favourite part of game design and being part of this community. It's working with other people. I've built up an amazing team for these games, like Josh and Lucille and Ashley and Anna and everyone. and even Helia now, who's our first deaf artist on the team, which is really amazing. But yeah, I love that part of it. Absolutely adore the collaborative element of it. Oh, I don't like the idea of you giving up your art. That's deeply sad to me. Oh dear. Well, I'm definitely going to check your art out after this stream and see if we can work together maybe. Oh, where's the time gone? Crikey. This is the trouble. Yeah, I hate the idea of people having to I mean, most people don't have like a day job that they love as much as their creative life. I don't know many people. In fact, I don't know if I know anyone who likes their job more than their creative pursuits. Which is again quite sad. I mean, I work with I work for a deaf charity. I've been doing it for 13 years now, coming up to 13 years, and that's what obviously inspired the three games we're making with the sign language element. But it still doesn't mean that job is like ideal and is like pleasurable, because it's sometimes incredibly tough. Of course I'll have a look. Of course I'll have a look. Like, no promises, but like, you know, I'm always looking for new additions. Oh, hello. You crossed the wrong link. That was like a black cat moment. Oh, hello. That's not good. I might need to get these peppers before I head up here. Oh no, yeah, I'm not going to do well here. Oh man. Oh dear. I think the shrine's up there, but let's just chug some. Oh, there's a shrine there. Okay. Sorry. Let's save some mushrooms. Oh, apples are. I wonder if I can make that. I don't reckon. No, I don't reckon I can. No. I also don't think I can get down there. Let's see if I can find some peppers and some fish, and I can get this and get that outfit then. First sort of suit. I don't really want to freeze to death. Let's go through here. There should be something for her. Aha, this is what I'm after. This is what I want. Okay, cool. Cool. Right, I need some fish now. From here. If there's any fish in there. Yeah, I'm gonna really enjoy playing this routinely on the stream. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And if anyone in the chat wants any games that they're sort of like really keen on me streaming, bear in mind they have to be sort of family friendly, like all of our role-playing games are. This is the channel's about, because we're going to eventually have some of my actual hatchlings tuning in, and they're all 14, 15 year olds, so that'll be cool. But it needs to stay a little bit family friendly. So my hatchlings, just to explain about that, are the group of teenagers in my local community who started this whole journey off. Really, I made Inspirals partly to honour the deaf community, but also to honour that group of high school kids. They're deeply cool people, and you wouldn't believe some of the stuff they came up with when we were playing 5th edition D&D. It's hilarious. I could never pre-plan sessions because they take me all sorts of weird places. Right, I thought I was hoping there was some fish around, but it doesn't appear to be any fish, which is very annoying. How do you feel about keep? If you're referring to Stardew Valley, then I will be massively up for playing that. Yeah, because my wife has been desperate for me to play it. For ages now. So she'd be delighted if we started playing that. I can only presume that's what you mean. I don't know many other cute farming sims. Oh no. I just wanted the gear in here. The grub. Oh, I'll take the arrow as well. Many thanks. Thank you. And that, thank you. Right, we're heading back to the cabin because we want to get a thing called the warm doublet, which will keep us safe up in the mountains. Story of Seasons. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, okay, cool. No, I've not played that. I've not played Stardew either. I had to go on it quickly because my wife insisted, but I'm very, very up for having a go on that. And if you're on the stream, then I'd love some guidance with it. That would be awesome if you could give me a little bit of a few pointers if I'm playing. Because it seems, because games like that, like I said, like unless it's got a really intuitive tutorial, I'll find it quite difficult because it's got a lot of systems at place. But I am very much into playing that. So I will 100% stream Stardew Valley. I'm intending to stream a game called Spiritfarer, which I haven't played, and Ori and the Will-O-Wisps at some point. And as I said on Friday, we're doing The Last Guardian, which is a wonderful game. Pioneers of Olive Town, sorry, but yes, it's cute in front of me. Pioneers of Olive Town. Oh, I'm 100% playing a different game, that'd be great. Right, let's cook. I've got to stop doing that, seriously. So I want to hold fish and a pepper. Pioneers of Olive Town. That sounds really cute. It does sound really cute. I'll have to look that up. Is it on Switch, PlayStation? Because I've also got a Mac, so if it's on Steam, I could probably work out how to stream just from my laptop. In fact, I should be able to do that. Huh? Did I not cook it right? Hang on a minute. Spicy pepper seafood. Maybe it's with meat. I sure it was with fish. Interesting. Spicy meat. Oh no, it's got something else. I don't know. How am I supposed to know that? Oh, it's on the Switch. That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about. I don't imagine it'd be that much money. If I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient. Right. So it is the fish, the pepper, and something else. How am I supposed to know that? Hang on. No, I've got the meat. I've got the meat. I've got the pepper. There must be something else to go with it. I've only got one more fish though. Oh, this is risky. I wonder if it's a I wonder if it's an acorn. I don't know why I think that. I hope it wasn't $80. Yeah. That would be appalling. This is risky. This is risky. The warm doublet is risky. I think I need raw meat. I think I need to find some raw meat. Okay. So I need a deer or something. I don't really want to murder a deer, but I'll have to, I think. I have to do a bit of hunting. Northern part. Okay, so it's probably the other side of this plateau. There'll be some deer or something in the woods. Oh, look at those fireflies. They're beautiful. Oh. This is just a very, very relaxing game to play. Like, there are intense moments in it, but you never feel like you're very far away from a very sort of placid time and chill time. It's it seems to be, it felt very good for mental health while I was playing this with my friend. We played it every week, every Wednesday evening. We did like a couple of hours, maybe sometimes 3 or 4 hours, and like the effect it had on me when I went to bed. I had really lovely dreams. I was like, you know, like it was just very inspiring, really, and relaxing. I know there's combat in it, but really, that's only one element of the game. You know, there's mysteries. The characters are so quirky and interesting. Their storylines, their little problems they need solving are brilliant. You know, there's so many mysteries in it. And it's like you said at the beginning of the stream when you came on, like just wandering about this environment in itself. So this is where I need to be. This is 100% where I need to be. Because there's going to be some deer in here or something. Or a boar or something I need. Or a frog. I don't think a frog counts as raw meat. Right, was that a boar there? I think that is a boar. Nope, that's the old man. I was about to shoot him. Hello, matey. Right, I want that... seriously. I might disable the home button. Right, let's get the traveller's bow. Hello. I'm not sure how he got over here quicker than me, but we won't question that. He does, after all, appear in the air on a sailcloth from apparently nowhere. Yeah, I know how to cook. I know how to cook. Right, let's find a creature of some sort. That's a boar there, look. That is definitely a boar. A sneaky. Sneaky McSneaker. Oh no. Oh. I think it's safe to say this... Oh, hang on. He hasn't fully scarpered. I don't want to shoot him at the bottom. Oh no. Oh, just that's very poor form. Very, very poor. Now, where's that ball gone now? There he is. He's Oh, hello. Oh. Right. Oh, he just literally just disappeared. I'm not after you, Bokoblin. I'm after another boar. After I epically failed hunting. Squirrel. Did they give you... I wouldn't have thought so. Oh my gosh. Stop. Stop. So what about some height advantage? Here we are. He did not see me. Right, let me put a better bow on. That's where I'm going wrong. Yes! Bullseye. It wouldn't have dropped anything now. Yes, it has. Raw meat. This is what I want. This is what I need. Right, now go back to the fire. Wherever that fire was. Old man, there he is. I'm going to cook up a treat. What are you doing, dude? Oh! Okay, right. I did not expect that. What's on top of here? There's something on top of this, isn't there? Weird. Right. Anyway. Yeah. A bore in the face, that was, yeah. Hold that. Hold that. And hold that. Cook. What? Oh, the fire. Oh, no. Okay. How do I light that? Have I got a wooden... Yeah. Okay. And again. Hold. Hold. Where is the peppers? That's a good sound. Spicy, right, this is what he was after. Right, where's this chap gone? Oh, he won't talk to me right now. Okay, what I will do is rest then until he's back at the fire. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Really appreciate you tuning into the second stream I've done. Really nice. Really nice. It is your signature perfect dish. Right, that is the bingo moment, because that means we can go to the north now. If we can get off the home screen. Let's put that on. Off we go. Right, I've only got 20 minutes of the stream left, but I will get this. I really want to get the shrines done. The tutorial shrines, so I'm going to try and run up there. I mean, seriously, that man cannot be there at that fire. I've just literally left him. Oh, wow. Okay. You really are quite spectacularly clever. Well, I should be able to withstand the cold now. Well, there's the shrine, that's what I'm after. So... I think just head this way. I might have to cross a river though, however. Yeah, I do. Oh dear. Oh, there's a bridge over there. There's a fire bridge. Now what now to do with you, mate? So yeah, design-wise, I think the accessibility of Breath of the Wild is a big influence on our role-playing games. But aesthetically, it's huge though, because all our characters are sort of cell-shaded. and have that kind of look to them. They're probably closest to the Wind Waker, which is an older Zelda game, originally on the GameCube. But either of them are. Right, I presume you've got to put this down. Oh, cool. And across we go. Oh, you've tried with the art. That's brilliant. Nice one. Maybe you would fit into the game, into our team then. Because I kind of want more of that. I don't know if you've seen the art for Inspirals or more recently Overalls, but I can certainly send you some stuff via Twitter after the stream or tomorrow. I'm really hoping that the Kickstarter in February really takes off, so we can hire a lot of people, really, a lot of, and you know, conclude a lot of commissions that I've wanted for a long time. You brag away, brag away. This is a place for confidence. Here we are. This is what I wanted. Shrine, cool. We might yet get through them. Yeah, we can. I reckon we can do it. I reckon we can do it. Yeah, it's a really funny story with Josh, our principal artist. He started off doing the cover, which is like basically not art. It's stunning actually. Our overlay here is the back cover for our book, which we've kind of like flipped to a landscape angle, and cut a window out obviously. And yeah, he was like, I hired him for the cover, and then I was saying to him, like, just dropped it in. I was saying, I need to hire someone to do the sort of creature designs. And he piped up. He was like, "Oh, I've done creatures before, Pokemon and things." I was like, "Oh right, okay." So I got him to do a couple of creatures like this Boar Rider Knight, which I love still. It's his first piece, and he managed to do all of our creatures basically by the end of the project, which I love. I love the Kelpie and the boar and all these other ones. And then I was saying I'm gonna have to hire someone to do like the landscapes, and he said, "Oh, I could do landscapes." So Josh is luckily very multi-talented and loves working. He take as many commissions as he can get, really. So I landed on my feet with that one. Now we're firm friends, and it makes a lot of difference in terms of our working connection, because I can just give him an idea and he kind of automatically knows what I'm talking about. Oh, you know Josh's work. That's cool. Again, forgive me if I a bit ignorant with people's relationships. Woohoo! Hoop, hoop, hoop. I don't need a spear. I don't need a spear. Don't worry about it. Keep your spear. That's weird. Oh, is that it? Okay. Wow. Fair enough. There's a spear in there. Okay. Right, that's done. Yeah, he's a wonderful artist. And to be honest, I couldn't have done any of the games without him. That's it's not just the art he's produced, but it's just like the stuff outside of it, really. The support and stuff he's given me. You know, I owe him a great deal beyond the commission money. We're going to Dragon Meet together actually on December 4th in London, and we've got a stall right next to each other, so it's gonna be kind of cute and cool. He's gonna be selling all his knot work. Got these beautiful bookmarks, Nordic designs. Don't know if you've seen. You know, he does Nordic designs all the time, but these ones are gorgeous. These bookmarks. Oh no. Actually, that was alright. Oh man, I'm slow. I just shot that. That's amazing. I sometimes forget that enemies can hurt each other. We've got 12 minutes to get the last shrine done. I think we can do it. I'm quite confident. As long as I don't lose where it is entirely. I think it's over this ridge. At least I hope it is. Silent stream. This game is just so nice to wander, but you can lose hours and hours just wandering about. $12, not $8. What do you mean? I don't understand that. I mean time. Oh, I see. 8 minutes. No, it's 11:49 for here. So we've got 11 minutes now. 11 minutes, but I'd need to find a shrine first. I should be able to see it from up here. Oh! I know how to do that, yeah. Nice. Right, where's this last shrine? That's the one I've just done. I think it's down here. I think. This will... Hang on a minute. I'm very confused at where we are. Great. I think it's here, the shrine. I think this is it here. I'll tell you what, maths is not my strong point though. When you mentioned the time and numbers. Oh man, I am terrible. Pretty good with words. I think the shrine's where I placed that thing. I think. We'll go with that. Go with that. Let's roll some boulders. I don't know why, but why not? Causing chaos. Just want to do one thing. That had to be done. I'm sorry, but that just had to be done. Oh dear. Nothing else down here. That's boring. Oh, chest. They were protecting something then. Seven minutes. We're surely not going to do it now, actually. No, I've got to have some faith. Got to have some faith. Maybe if I stop blowing barrels up, that might help. I don't think we're high enough for that other shrine. Let's just pray it's down here. Oh no. I think. Is it going to be revealed? It's not here, it's over that way. Let's just climb this a minute, if we can. Oh dear, that takes way too much stamina. That's if we're going to make it or not. I don't think we are. Especially if I fall off here. Oh no. Right, I just need to climb this rock because I think it's somewhere up here. Okay, cool. Made that. I need to get my stamina back. Come on, be over here. Yes! How much time we got? 5 minutes! 5 minutes! Come on! Come on! We can do it. You're about to see an epic speed run. No, not at all. It's the least speed runny thing I've ever seen. Like, I really admire people who do these like ridiculous speed runs and find all these like shortcuts and stuff, but I honestly don't understand how they can afford that amount of time. I suppose if they get paid for it, if they made it their kind of career, as a streamer of speedrunning, then they might be okay. But oh man, okay, I should be able to do this quickly, hopefully, if I don't die. There are some traps in this bit though, if I seem to remember. Bing. Okay, here we go. We got stasis stops things from moving. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we've got 4 minutes now. Oh dear, it's like getting to work in the morning. Oh. Boom. Go, Link, go. Go, 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 go. Oh, there's a bit of a delay there. I've got to get that chest, but we've only got 3 minutes. I'm still gonna go for it. Could be a terrible idea. There could be something nice in it. That's nice, yeah. Run, 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 run. Hammer, I need hammer. Do I need space for the hammer though? No. Yep. I've pressed the home button. Give me the sledgy. That would have been hilarious if that had come back to hit me in the head. 2 minutes. We've officially got to get outside the shrine, and then we're done. I think we've done it. I think we've done it. That's so good. It's taken me 2 hours to do the tutorial, but you know, I've been chatting a little bit. Plus 2 hours is about exactly right for to learn an entire system of a game. I think it's pretty perfect. We haven't got time to get the sailcloth. Unless the chap sort of flies down again from nowhere. He might well do. Arr! Have a piece of cloth. Thank you, mate. It's very appreciated. I wish I had a hang glider. Or in fact a giant bird like we're having it over Isles. Oh, he is going to come down. Okay, perfect. You've got exactly a minute to talk to me and give me that sailcloth. Sorry to rush through this. It just feels like a challenge now. Oh, I can't get it yet. I've got to go to the church. Okay. Okay, well, that's it. That's it. We did pretty well. Take a picture. So yeah, really appreciate you joining me. It's been a wonderful second stream. And we've got some new voices on here. I can't wait to talk to you all again. So next stream's Friday, same time, 10 p.m. till 12 midnight in the UK. We're playing The Last Guardian, and this won't be a game design chat. It will be just a playthrough and a general chat about life and all those fun things. Eventually, the Tuesday stream will be like an interview format. So we'll have a person from the TTRPG family or community, one of our peers, come on and chat about their influences and their inspirations for whatever they make, design, draw, paint, whatever, whoever it is and whatever it is. That's Hatchlings Chat coming to Tuesdays, and then Fridays we're having a video game playthrough. In February, just after our Kickstarter is kind of like wrapping up, we'll be doing a playthrough of Elden Ring, which is the next From Software game, which I'm very excited about. And that'll be a complete mystery, going in completely blind to that one. Fun times. Yeah, thank you again for joining me. Really nice hanging out and nice talking to you, Birdie. I'll check your art out now and talk to you on Twitter. And I'll hopefully see you all on Friday. Good night. You can just let you know you can find me at Hatchling DM, the same as my Twitch handle on Twitter. That's where I do most of my social media. So come and chat to me there. Okay. Goodbye. I'm going to put you onto the